onto AI and the impact on mental health, what do you sort of predict?
I think AI is a fascinating and amazing. Like if you actually think about the human achievement of AI, it's pretty punchy. But it is the epitome of the disembodiment that has been happening since the Industrial Revolution. So, because we all back in the day, it was craft jobs. You'd have quite a practical job. And then knowledge work came into the forefront. And so basically humans were showing up for 8 hours a day. And knowledge worker was actually a phrase. It's like you are there to sit and your brain to be used for work. And what's happened with AI is we've sort of manifested the human brain in a complete disembodied way. There is no connection to skin. My phrase is like AI does not have skin in the game. Literally does not have skin in the game. We've created this human, smart is a perfect description for it, full of knowledge, but it is not connected to the game of human existence. So I think the question is, what do we use it for? And what game are we playing? If you are playing a game of capitalism, which has quite frankly never been that concerned about the human existence, like it mines anything and everything it needs to feed itself. AI is a game changer in that sense. It's more efficient, it doesn't need any sleep, it doesn't have tantrums, it doesn't need to regulate its body, it doesn't need to process its worry or anxiety, it doesn't have any of that. And what we are connected to, although I think we've lost connection to it, is the entirety of the universe. Like we are part of the same thing that the earth is part of, that the moon is part of, that water is part of, that fire is part of. Like that's what our sort of existence is born of. So I am very interested in what happens with that, because I think if we've outsourced this part of a human way of operating to this thing called AI, what does that leave us with? And also what happens when we really dig into that and really bring that back out of ourselves in a profound way? That is my hope for humanity. So AI to me is like a profound awakening of the fact that we're like, oh, we're fully disembodied now. Okay, what does that mean for us now back in our human skins? What does that mean for leaders? How do you need to show up as a leader now? It's not about knowledge work anymore. You're not going to win that game because you're the most knowledgeable person in the room. You're probably going to win that game because you're the most profound person in the room and you're profound to other humans in a particular way. This is why I do a lot of the work I do about really tapping into your own consciousness and getting above your own algorithm, because we have layers of our own algorithm anyway. We have our survival code, we have our conditioned code, and then we have the code that's coming to us from either social media or AI or Google or whatever it might be.